demonstration today, and since my iPhone 4 is being used to record the homily, can I borrow any of you guys' iPhone for a demonstration, please? Nobody have the iPhone? You're kidding me. Thank you very much. This is the 3GS, I need the i4. Nobody has an i4? You, what a poor church we are. Wait. Let me call Father Michael. If I tell Father Michael, let me put his number. Do you have Father Michael number for me? Anybody have Father Michael cell phone number? Nobody has the pastor's cell phone number. Now, anybody have the emergency phone number? Nobody has it. Can you read it out for me, please? Father Gaspar's keeping the emergency phone number so I can die. I will tell him the church is burning down. See how quick he got here. Yes, Father Michael. That's the pastor for the record, for those visiting. 706. Don't write that number down. 829-44-24. Okay, thank you. I put it on speaker. Hello? I guess he doesn't want to pick up the phone. That proved my point for the homily today. See, he didn't care about the wealth. He has a phone, he doesn't pick it up. Well, what about you? If I keep the emergency phone, and if the phone rings, and as I promised you almost 2 years ago when I came to this parish, that if I have the emergency phone, and if that phone rings, and if I don't pick up the phone, there are 3 things I could be doing. Number 1, I'm either doing Mass or in the confession. So obviously I wouldn't pick up the phone because I don't have it with me. Number 2 is I'm taking a shower. People say, why shower? Here's the explanation. Because when I'm taking a shower, it means I don't have a lot of clothing on. And in order to leave the house, I need to put the clothing on before I leave the house. So why pick up the phone when I'm not fully dressed? I wait until I'm fully dressed, and then I pick up the phone. Number 3 is I'm in the meeting with the bishop. I wouldn't dare pick up the phone. So when people call and I don't pick up the phone, they say, Father, but that's an emergency. I say, I understand, but there's certain things that I have my own emergency too. Things do come up. And when we pick up the phone and call someone, or we're in the middle of nowhere, we call, we expecting somebody responding to that calling. And if they don't, we say, why don't you pick up the phone? That's supposed to be a cell phone. You should be carrying with you 24/7. How do I know that? Husband tell me that's what their wife tell them all the time. And the husband will say, but this our battery. I read, you play game again? My dear friends, we live in the 21st century. Turn on some television commercial. They will advertise you. You buy this, this will provide you this. You buy this, is provide you this. Basically, the word in the 21st century telling us what should we buy so that we can enjoy our life. The more we have, the better we feel. Not really. Every time I go see a doctor, pardon me, Gary. You know, he's a doctor, so I just want to.
I will have a life for him.
Yeah. Every time I go see a doctor, do something. You see, you have to fill out this thick paper that you gotta mark down. I say, what happened if they did not invent the printer? If everything had to be copied by hands, I guess I don't have to answer 300 questions. I don't have to sign 300 sheets of paper that I didn't even read what it is. They tell me where to sign, I put my signature on it. Am I right? You do that all the time. So is that convenient? And sometimes I wonder, what the hell am I signing? I just went and bought my mom and my dad a used car, and we got the loan, and let me tell you, the loan is this thick. And they tell me, okay, this one tell this, and I just give them and sign it. And what happened if they put me on loan for $300,000 there? My signature is on it. Convenient, you telling me? I don't think so. And more convenience nowadays, you work in a corporate, what do? Online meeting. The website called gotomeeting.com. And not just only you go to meeting, you can present everything, and the other one can look at on the monitor. You actually can turn on the webcam and see it's on his face. In your pajama. Convenient. Wonderful. Now today Jesus tells us, forget about those convenient. It destroys your life. Now, I didn't say that. Jesus said that. He said it. I did. Did really Jesus say who cares about those things? I don't think so. I think what Jesus tried to tell us is that those things are good for you as long as you use it right. As long as you know how to use it for the better of your life. And not putting them above you. And this is the image I many times see. See, God give us, remember the story of creation? God create everything, and God tell us, you name them. Whatever you name them, that's the name they got. See, we got power, you know? We got power. We tell people, we tell all the animals, yeah, your name's monkey, now you monkey, ha ha. That's funny. You dog, now you become dog. See, we got all the power. Jesus, God, create all the things for us. And over them, powers given to us. And God said, alone, I am the Lord your God. I am the loner above your head. Everything else is underneath of y'all. You do whatever you want. I don't mind. But you got to honor me. I am above all things. But sometimes I feel like we just reverse the role. We take everything that God gave us for our convenience and we put it on our head. And we take God here and we put it down here. So the things that worship us to give us the convenience, we now in turn worship them. And the loner that we're supposed to be worshiping, God, we take him down to tell him to worship us. Taking an example how we pray. I do too. I do all the time. I go to pray. God, give me this, give me that. Give my father this, give my mother that. Give my pastor, tell him just to be nice to me before I get upset. You know, I tell all of those things. I tell, what do I'm doing? I'm giving God the whole list of things needs to be done. Correct? And I'm expecting him to do that. If he doesn't, I said, God, I've been praying long. And God said, am I God or are you God? Are you telling me what to do? Or am I telling give you the beautiful clothing, you know, the makeup that you put it on, but you look better, the wonderful car you're driving, and the dog, the house, and all the convenience, the air conditioning, you know, all those things. What happened to those things? And we said, oh, let me look around. Oh, here it is, God. God said, no, 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 you take those things down. You put me up there. In God alone, my soul at rest. Are we at rest with God? What are we searching for? As young as I used to be, not anymore, you can see, I used to search for a lot of meaning of life. Any of you read the book called The Confessions of St. Augustine? See, in that book he wrote about his life. Technically we call it our bibliography, but not somebody wrote about him. He wrote it himself. He was searching for happiness. That's his quest. So what did he do? Money, wealth, sexuality. Remember, he has a child with an unwedded woman. And God knows how many women that he was with. So that was his happiness. But then he says, that's it. So he began to search for happiness again. And this time he found something, what many of us try to get these days. He was searching for knowledge. Because the knowledge will unlock every secret. And when he knows all the secret things, he be happy. Because I'm the only one who knows and nobody else knows. He was searching for his PhD, MDs, DVDs. No, not DVDs, I'm sorry. No, not that. But anyway, he was searching for knowledge. And then he wasn't happy either. Because the more he knows, the more he feels like, I'm pretty stupid because I don't know that much. Have you ever felt that? I stopped reading. No, I'm just joking. Because the more I read, the more I know I don't know. You know, because if then I read something, I gotta go search for something else. Even in English, every time I read, I gotta have the English dictionary next to it and look for what that means. Actually, I was searching it today, right before Mass, the word mammon. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. And actually, I was searching for what that really meant, and they didn't give me a good definition of it. So the more we know, the more we know we don't know. So then he found the loner. The one who alone is the source of happiness. God. And he had a famous saying, my soul is restless until it rests in you. Now you and I today, we search for happiness too. Those convenient things are wonderful for us. The iPhones allow you to do talking, surfing, and multitask at one time. I do that all the time. I'm driving, touchdown. There's no cops around here. No, not driving, testing, and talking those things. But you know, you can do all those convenient things. You go into your car. I bought my mother's car, and I don't even know how to use all the convenient things in there. The owner manual is just telling you how to do it. I said, when was the last time? Actually, we read from cover to cover. We don't. We just play with it. Then I said, why do we print the owner manual for? Just leave it online. I can go search for it. Convenience is good, but it's not the best. Those things should be helping you and I come closer to God. Because